try to find the panda. One can only hope that the taste of this ice cream is much more successful than the appearance. In the last video we already talked about the record-breaking gardener. It seems that we have found him an opponent with whom we can compete for the cherished mention of ourselves in the Guinness Book of Records. Such lemons are ideal for drinking them in tea. And again, the one who fell for the suspiciously large weight of chips. This time, the hero of the photo was even more lucky. He found a whole potato. Definitely something went wrong in production. This new variety of onion is surprisingly similar to potatoes. A suitable mesh, probably, ended at the packer, got out as best he could. Although maybe we are dealing with another worker who did not have a rest for too long, and he mixed up something. The amount of chocolate chips in this ice cream is amazing. Chocolate and ice cream today are the main characters of our issue. You will hear about them more than once. Avocado is a very tricky fruit. Do not be fooled by the tempting large size when buying, otherwise you will find yourself in the same situation as this chef. Apparently, this is not the rarest problem in avocado fruits. What would we do without those who debunk the myths that manufacturers present to us? Someone was not too lazy and compared the amount of raisins in a package of cereal with those stated in the advertisement. It remains to be hoped that the buyer was not a true patriot of the United States. Otherwise, he would be disappointed that an American flagged product that claims to be part of an American company is made in Canada. Asian marketing is cruel and merciless. In this situation, it is obvious that the manufacturer deliberately cut out some of the shrimp. Does such an amount of meat really decide on the scale of production? But the client is clearly dissatisfied. Sometimes our disappointments are waiting not only on the shelves of supermarkets, but even in catering establishments. I would like to believe that the chef who prepared this dish put all his efforts into the taste, bypassing the pleasant appearance. How cunning and careful you need to be to come up with this, and then lay out the fish in such a way that the naive buyer does not suspect anything. After a series of such photos in the store, there will be a desire to open each package so as not to be deceived. Seemingly transparent packaging is already a certain guarantee of trust. But no, sometimes under the invisible part of the box, the product can't look completely different. A great example of this is this pepperoni pizza. For those who have not yet been in the know, we tell you, in many fast food restaurants, the only difference between medium and small fries is the size of their package. But the number of potatoes is exactly the same. What the author of the photo showed us. The creator of the label of this drink somehow did not think over the location at all. 27%. Indeed, in almost the same place, he decided to lure the client with the promised 100% juice content, and just a few centimeters lower in the composition indicates that in fact there are only 27% natural juice. The variety of types of muesli on store shelves is simply amazing. But not everything inside the box is always as diverse as in the picture. We can say that everything is completely different. One half of a nut per bowl. More like some kind of joke. Even a giant like McDonald's sometimes makes mistakes. An example of this is their popsicle ice cream. Its poor practicality in hot places served the fact that they removed this position from their menu. If you are a big fan of chocolate and products containing it, then we will not advise you to buy these buns. Compare for yourself the tempting picture from the packaging with the harsh reality. Already familiar to us marketing ploy. It is not at all clear how such products can benefit the company. We hope that this is only an isolated case, which clearly disappointed our hero. Another ice cream with SpongeBob. If in the last instance he even remotely resembled the cartoon character, then this time it's generally difficult to describe what happened to everyone's beloved Sponge. Now he looks more like a horror movie character than a cartoon. Remember the shrimp photo? Apparently the creator of this role was inspired by her. We simply have no other explanation. But it is very convenient for those who want to share with a friend. What do you see in the right image? Ideally, there should be a picture of Scooby-Doo. It reminds us more of an owl. And you, embodying cartoon characters is not the best idea, based on all the examples. If you are one of those people who loves ice cream in a cup just because of the cup, then this ice cream is for you. We hope that the author of the photo was just from this number, otherwise he was in for a strong disappointment. This pizza looks more like the pizza from the school cafeteria that we all loved so much as children, but in no way resembles what is shown on the package. I want to believe that it is as tasty as the same pizza from childhood. It seems that they forgot to put absolutely everything in this soup with shrimp and mushrooms, except for onions. It's amazing that it has taken on such a huge an example of the fact that the most delicious pancakes are homemade. In them you will see exactly as much stuffing as you wish, and it certainly won't work out the way the person who ordered these pancakes for lunch. A pizza with 4 toppings is a great idea, especially when you want to eat in a small company, but your food preferences differ. But this pizza is nothing like the one on the menu. It feels like they forgot to cook everything except the dough. It is not clear what the cook needed to distract himself with in order to overcook these legs to such an extent. The difference from the claimed photo is too noticeable. It is strange why they decided to send the dish to the client instead of preparing it again. Imagine that you buy ice cream, unpack it, and inside you will find such a surprise. It's hard to even imagine how it happened that the ice cream was first packed, then placed in a cone, and then packed again.